Morning to all my colleagues, morning to uh, members, your spouses, your parents, your brothers, sisters, your children, everybody. On behalf of all of you, let me also thank Heartfulness. Last few months has been significant because a lot has changed. Significant because probably we have changed. And that's what I want you to uh, concentrate on, actually. Yeah. There have been a lot of learnings in these last 3 or 4 months. One, we have discovered about ourselves. We have discovered what we are capable of. We have discovered what we are good at and what we are not so good at. We've also discovered about our people whom we live with, yeah, your spouses, your children, etc. Yeah, and therefore concentrating and figuring out what are the small joys of life that are going to give me pleasure is really, really important. Like I said last time, all of us are so focused on our jobs that we believe that every happiness that we derive is from our jobs. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true because I need to figure out what are the other things that give me a high. And what are those highs is what I need to focus on. Those small joys of life is really something that I thought I'll leave back with you. As I said last time again, and I repeat, yeah, use this time to think about if I had more time, and a lot of us at workplace said that if I had more time, this is what I will do, and that is what I will do. This is the time to think about it. This is the time to say that, yes, I'm going to find time, and I do have time, and this is what I'm going to do. If it's a hobby, so be it. If it's something creative, so be it. If it's something simple as walking or exercising, I don't do that because I find it very difficult, of course. But what is it that gives you joy is really what you need to focus on. Yeah, try different and new things because that will start the discovery process. So somebody says that I can't for the life of me paint. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate because you might discover something new about yourself. And this period, use it as a discovery period. As I said last time, write this down because these are learnings that are going to be very, very important, not only for you, but this kind of a situation is going to happen once in a lifetime. And if it's going to happen and you have the privilege of going through it, it's a lesson for others. So that's, again, welcome to all of you. Partake in whatever activities that are going to be shared with you today. Yeah, try it. Yeah, is my urge to. Yeah, all the best and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jok, for your inspiring words. And now, may I request Surbhi from the Brighter Mind teams to begin the session. Over to you.
A very, very happy morning to one and all. I know kids are here, parents are here. So why don't we start with some fun? How is it? How about it? Yes? Okay. So I'm inviting Shankar now. And Shankar would be sharing few exercises with us. All of you are aware how to exercise to keep your body healthy, right? All of you know yoga, I know. So let's do something to enhance our cognitive ability, something related to our brain, right? Okay, Shankar, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shankar. I study in class 2. How many of you think that your entire body listens to your mind? To see it, let's move our leg first. Yes, it is listening to our mind. Now let's move our hand to see, does it listen to our mind? Move. Is it listening? So to see that, does our finger also listen to our mind? So for this, we have to take your thumb and pinky and arrange it like this. Now switch. Do you want to do one more brain exercise? Yes, I know you want to do one more exercise, right? So in this exercise, take your index and middle. And in the other hand, your index and pinky. Now switch, 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 switch. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, Shankar. Thank you so much. I hope all the kids enjoyed doing that, and I hope all of them tried with you. And kids, you can try it at home as well. And if you try it every day, you yourself will experience some benefit. And then we would be happy to have feedback from you what benefit you are experiencing. Okay, so because I said that we are going to have some exercise for brain for enhancing our cognitive abilities. So do you want to answer few questions about brain? It's not a test, it's just fun that we are going to have. So we are going to float few Menti questions for you. Let's try it out. Don't consider it as a test, just have fun with it, okay? Can we have Menti questions for kids? Yes. So the question is, a typical adult brain weighs how much? How much is the weight of adult brain? So you have to choose one. You can go to menti.com and use this code 319034, and we are waiting for your answers. Wow, that's amazing. So because in Brighter Minds, we work on cognitive abilities, enhancing capabilities and capacities of brain. So today's session will be a fun-filled session focusing on brain. I'm happy many of you think about brain and you know how much weight adult brain has. So I will go with the audience and the right answer is 3 pounds. Thank you so much. Now we are going to show next question. अगला प्रश्न आपके कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन पे इस तरह है, brain cells are called what? So cells in the brain are called what? Neurons, erythrocyte, myocytes, epithelial cells, or osteocyte? What is your answer? Brain cells are called what? And how does learning come in our brain? Whatever we think, whatever we do is related to our brain. So we as parents keep on telling you kids, focus, focus, focus. But we hardly tell how to focus, right? So in Brighter Minds, we do this to enhance various capabilities and capacities so that you understand about your brain and can enhance your capabilities. So I will go with the audience. 95% people feel that it is neurons. Great job. Great job. Can we have next question, please? How many neurons, that is brain cells, we just now learned, how many neurons are there in your brain? About 10,000, about 100 million, about 100 billion, about 10 trillion, or more than stars in the galaxy? What is your answer? few friends who are interested in stars. They feel that it is more than stars in the galaxy. So the right answer is it's about 100 billion. Okay, thank you for participating in this. And the last question is, brain's left hemisphere controls which side of the body? So we have two hemispheres in the brain, left and right. So left hemisphere controls which side of the body? Left in left-handed people and right in right-handed people, or none? It is used exclusively for logical thinking, or controls both right and left side of the side, or it's right part of the body, or it's left part of the body. What is your answer? I'm happy that all my kids here are aware, all kids, and I hope parents are also helping them, and you are so aware. Left hemisphere controls which side of the body? So we are going to do many fun-filled activities, many games related to our brain today. Stay tuned. So what are the cognitive foundation elements which if we enhance, then our really capability and capacity of brain enhances? It's like focus, your comprehension, your observation, your memory, your confidence, intuition, right? I'm happy that 80% kids say it's right. So brain's left hemisphere controls right side of the body. 79% people say this, which is right. The right answer is it's right part of the body. All right, kids. So are you ready to have fun with us? One more game. Yes. Type in the chat box. Yes. Okay. So I'm inviting Srinidhi now. And what Srinidhi will be doing, she will be participating with you guys. Okay. So we have Mr. Sanjay here from Jio, and he would be giving all of us some random 25 words. You don't know what those words are. I don't know what those words are. Srinidhi doesn't know. None of us know. Only Sanjay knows, let me tell you. So let's see what those words are. So what you need to do, you need to just sit with your eyes closed. Srinidhi will also sit with her eyes closed. You also sit with your eyes closed. Let your mama, papa write down all the words with numbers that Mr. Sanjay is going to give. All of us will try to memorize, and then he will ask us number, we will tell word, and Srinidhi will represent us. And when he will ask word, we will tell number. How is it? Sounds great, right? So let's start. Mr. Sanjay, can I request you to give some random 25 words? Any random 25 words? All our kids over here are going to try. And okay. Parents, please write so that when they will be telling, you can check whether they are right or not.
Okay. Okay, let me start in this order. Yeah. Red.
First is red. Kids, first word is red.
Second is tree.
Second word is tree.
Third word is eye.
Third word is eye.
Fourth word is good.
Fourth word is good.
Fifth word is share.
Fifth word is share.
Sixth word is new.
Sixth word is mute.
New, N-E-W, new.
N-E-W, new. Sixth word, kids, is new.
Seventh word is market.
Seventh is market.
Eighth word is lamp.
Eighth, lamp.
Ninth word is go.
Ninth word, go.
10th word is mug.
10th word is mug.
11th word is phone.
11th word, phone.
12th word is Toyota.
12th, Toyota.
13th word is TikTok.
13th is TikTok, favorite of kids.
14th word is glass.
14th, glass.
15th is walk.
15th, walk.
16th is love.
16th, love.
17th is India.
17th is India.
18th is mind.
18th, mind.
And the last word, 19th, is Facebook.
19th is Facebook. You may give few more words. We
Few
can
more
go till
words.
25.
Okay. 20th is voice.
20th is voice.
21st is vegetable.
21st is vegetable.
22nd is chair.
22nd is chair.
23rd is green.
23rd is green.
24th is piano.
24th is piano, kids.
And 25th is hair.
25th is hair or air?
H-A-R-E.
H-A-R-E, hair. Okay, kids, so are you ready? Okay, so you can type in the chat box. Mr. Sanjay will ask you number, you type word and Srinidhi will be telling it. Okay, are you ready? Okay. So you can say any word, they will tell you the number. You can say number, they will tell you the word.
Okay, lamp.
Number 8.
Okay. 22nd.
Chair.
Great job, kids. Srinidhi, you represent all the kids. Great kids. Great job.
Facebook.
19.
That's superb. Superb, superb, kids.
Red.
Number 1.
Great. Thank you, kids, for doing it for us. And you know, you guys are really superstars. So आप घर पे तो हो, बहुत सारा healthy खाओ, लेकिन learning is very important and Brighter Mind helps you to take your learning to next level. Thank you, Srinidhi, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Wait, don't shun me out. Let
Okay.
me share something with you. I have had many benefits because of Brighter Minds. One of it I've shown you. My memory has improved a lot. My writing speed and typing speed has improved. In this lockdown, I learned programming and I could easily grasp it and I can type a program really fast. And that's not it. My parents have noticed many behavioral changes in me. I'm not fussy anymore and I'm happy and positive. Thank you.
Thank you,
Brilliant.
Srinidhi.
Absolutely
Thank
brilliant.
you. Thank you for sharing with us. So are you ready for one more game, kids? So we have Urvi here with us. She will be showing us few emojis. You know what emojis are, right? So let's see which emojis, which emoji is on which number. Are you ready? Ready with your writing on the chat box? Come on, let's do it. Can we have Urvi online?
Hello everyone. So I'm going to show you some emojis. So the first emoji is this one.
Kids, number 1.
Smiley. It's a smiley.
Mm-hmm.
Second is this one. A naughty one and then a wink.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one, a tired situation and the current situation with masks.
Okay. Kids, pay attention. Important.
Sixth one, shocked. Eighth, not feeling well. And ninth,
I'm okay. This emoji is I'm okay. Okay, kids. So quickly you have to type in the chat box which was number 5. Which emoji was at number 5? Number 5. Urvi, can you show it? Number
Yes.
5.
mask.
Correct. Great job, kids. Which one was number 8? Can you show us, Urvi, please? Yay! Not feeling well, but I hope you all are feeling well and happy, right? Thank you, Urvi. Thank you so much. So I request Swaraj to tell us something about Brighter Minds and the next activity that we are going to do. Swaraj, over to you.
Thank you, Surabhi. And thank you, Urvi and Srinidhi, for wonderful words. See, the Brighter Minds, the mission of Brighter Minds program is to equip and inspire each and every child with tools and methods to enhance their cognitive functioning for achieving personal excellence and to instill confidence in oneself. As you have seen in the beginning, we do have multiple intervention in Brighter Minds program, starting with brain exercise, eye exercises, breathing exercise. There are more than 12 interventions meant for this purpose, and core of this intervention is Brighter Minds signature music. But let me share with you what are the benefits of this program. You have seen that memory is getting improved. Apart from memory, we have benefits like observation, concentration. We do see improvements in terms of focus. We have seen improvement in children in terms of empathy. And there are many more, like their confidence improved, their comprehension improves, and the last is intuition. So before going into details of intuition, why not to have a demonstration of intuition activity? Surabhi, can we invite our child star Deepika to showcase one intuition activity to all of us?
Sure, why not? So we invite Deepika now. Deepika, over to you. Share with us what you are going to do. Oh, Deepika has come with her mother. Very nice. Like all of you, she is also with her parents. Okay. Hi, Deepika. Please share with us what you are going to do.
Hello everyone, my name is Deepika and I'm going to do ball in the pouch. Now my mother is going to give one ball and I'll keep it on my head and I'm going to feel which color the ball is. There is no difference, only the difference is the color, the smell and the texture is also the same. Ball is
So she says only color is different, and I have experienced, yes, only color is different in balls. Everything else is same. So she would be trying to feel that color with touch only. Guys, Dr. Krishna will tell us, you know. So when we see with our eyes, do we really see with our eyes, or it's our brain which interprets? So let's see. Deepika is sitting with her closed eyes and her mother is giving any color, any random color. She has many colors in the pouch. Ma'am, can you show all the colors to kids that you have? Can you show the complete pouch? So they have so many colors. Okay, okay, okay. Many color balls. Okay, okay, ma'am.
Pink color.
Okay,
Wow, Deepika, good job.
great, Deepika. What you are going to do next? It's great.
Now my mother is going to put the 4 color balls in the pouch, and I'm going to feel and tell the color of the balls.
So kids, you would be thinking that this is some kind of magic that she is doing. No, it's not. It's completely science based, and intuition all of us have, right? And in Brighter Minds, we enhance it so that your decision making becomes better, your life skills become better. So Deepika's mother is putting all the balls in the pouch. Please put all the balls in the pouch, ma'am, and shuffle it properly so that no one knows which ball is where. So this, in science, this is also known as sensory substitution and augmentation. It's completely based on science. Whatever information you get through eyes, you can get vibrations through your touch, smell, all other senses as well. Okay, so the balls are shuffled. All the balls are shuffled. Now Deepika will be putting her hands inside and trying to feel the color that she gets in her hand. How many balls are there inside? I guess 4 or 5, right?
Mom, 4.
Okay.
So we have 5 senses. We know one is vision, second is our hearing ability, smelling ability, touch, and the taste. Here, what Deepika is trying to demonstrate that the other 4 sensory inputs are capable enough, strengthened enough that the vision part can be replaced from other senses also. So it is a one wise demonstration of the capability of other senses in human body.
Yellow color.
Okay. Great job, kids. She deserves a big round of applause, isn't it? Let's clap for her. Nice. Believe me, all of you can do it. Each one of you can do it. That is the vision of Brighter Minds, we told you, to inspire and equip each and every one of you with tools and methods to enhance your cognitive functioning so that whatever you do becomes excellent. And that is how you feel confident, isn't it?
Pink color.
Good job. So the core of Brighter Minds program lies in Brighter Minds signature music. We take our children to deep state of relaxation through which their intuitive capability goes to next level. So in Brighter Minds, the core idea is how to bring child's brain to a state known as alpha state in neuroscience. In brain, we have 5 states: alpha, beta, gamma, theta, and delta. If we measure the frequency of brain in alpha state, you'll find in electroencephalogram, which is popularly known as EEG, the vibrations will be in the range of 7 hertz to 12 hertz.
Sorry for interruption. Can we keep on showing Deepika only because kids are seeing what she is doing? Yes, Swaraj, please continue. Sorry for interruption.
Yes. So in this state, children are very motivated, excited. And what we have found out from different researches that prefrontal cortex of the frontal lobe goes in a state which is called as super learning state. Kid will be able to receive everything in this state very, very fast. So in Brighter Minds program, with the help of Brighter Minds signature music, we bring child's brain into this alpha state.
Which color?
Okay. Very nice. Great job. So kids, what is this alpha state? When you are cool, calm, relaxed, happy. And in that state, you can do anything and everything. Okay. So like when parents meditate, they become better. When you experience Brighter Minds, you also become better versions of yourself.
Become better.
Purple color.
That's nice. Thank you, Deepika. Thank you so much. Now we have, isn't it amazing, kids? Now we are going to invite Priya. So what Swaraj said, mind comes to alpha state and all. What is that? That is joyful, cool, calm state of your mind. When whatever you do, you become excellent in that, okay? So Brighter Minds is all about achieving your excellence. And here we have one more friend, Priya, and her mother, Swati. Okay, Priya, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I wanted to ask that should I do person identification before or the folded slip reading?
Okay, so I think what we can do, we have, we are privileged to have Mr. Sanjay here with us, and he can give you some random 10 words, and your mother can write those words in different slips. Do you have slips with you?
Yes.
So kids, see, we have plain slips here available with Priya, and Mr. Sanjay can give any random 10 words, 3-4 letter words, and then what Priya's mother would be doing, she will be writing words on the slips and she will fold it. Remember, she will fold it and put it in bowl, and then Priya, trying with her focus, trying with her observation, she would try to feel what that word is. Isn't it amazing? So let's see. Mr. Sanjay, may I request you to give any 10 random words? Priya, do you want to close your eyes? Okay. So Priya has one blindfold available with her, and it is thick. This is not transparent, opaque blindfold, thick from the down, so because she wants to make sure that she doesn't see anything. She is not able to see anything. That is why she is putting that. And when Mr. Sanjay is giving words, her mother would be writing and Priya would be sitting with closed eyes, cool, calm, relaxed. Okay? Mr. Sanjay, can I request you to give any 10 random words?
Sure. So the first word is food.
So this is written on the slip, as you can see. Now she is folding that slip and putting it in the bowl.
The second word is home.
Second is home. Kids, if you want to try, you can also try it out.
Third word is tree. Fourth word is study.
So this is our fun part, study, isn't it, kids?
What?
A bit of a long word, but I'll still give it. The fifth word is exercise.
Next
The
word,
sixth word is happy.
happy.
So, Mr. Sanjay, I think with happiness we should stop, because happiness is the ultimate thing that all of us
Correct.
want. So
Correct.
maybe
I think
Priya,
this is
you
good
can,
enough.
yeah.
This
So
is good
out
enough.
of, okay. So out of these 6 slips, Priya's mother will shuffle all the slips, and then Priya would take
Slips.
Swati, can you once again tell? Maybe my voice is not audible in live.
Yeah, now I am shuffling this all. See, I have so many chits here. Now I'll be shuffling it. Now I will pick any random. She will be picking one chit from these. Yes, so I have picked it. Yes.
Priya, can you please, slip up so that all of us can see? So kids, it requires observation, it requires focus and intuition that all of us have. But when we can access it on demand, it matters, right? When you need it and you are able to access your intuition, what to do, then that is what is called as decision making. You become better, right? You become better in initiative taking.
And in corporate world nowadays, everybody is talking about intuitive capability in leaders. So from childhood only, we are preparing our children to be intuitive. Tomorrow will be digital world. There will be a lot of data, and we all know how we can do different things with the data. So leaders are supposed to have this ability to know which is going to be best for their organization, for their family, for their personal life. So this intuition is the top one delivery in this Brighter Minds program. But
so
today,
Swati,
but Priya today is doing different gestures to showcase this thing. But believe me, in her personal life, when she is interacting with her friends, she is doing her classes, she is doing studies, she is getting immense benefit out of this intuition activity. And I'm sure Priya is going to share those benefits with us.
Yes, Priya, you want to say something?
So it is a 5-letter word. I am able to feel that one word is repeated. That is P. That is P is written 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
And there is also a letter Y.
Okay.
And it is happy.
Okay. Can we have a big round of applause just for trying? So I guess the word is different.
Yeah.
Yes? Yes. Okay. So she felt few letters. Okay.
She felt few letters, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. So, yeah. Okay. So maybe D, she felt like P. Okay. Would you like to try one more, Priya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Shuffle all the slips once again.
Wait.
So till the time Priya is trying, Swati, can you please share as mother what you are feeling?
Yeah, actually, I myself, Swati Patil, Priya's mother, I have observed many changes due to Brighter Minds, and a few of them are like nowadays I can see she is choosing her friends very wisely, which I think that is very important part. Then she has become very self-confident, calm, composed, focused, and concentrated. Now her thinking level and creativity has also been improved. In academics also she's doing very good as compared to previous level. So in all, I would like to say that I have observed all round development in her. It's good.
Swati,
Show us the slip.
Your profession.
Yeah, so the word is food that she felt. That's all right. Very nice. So let me tell you, kids, Priya's mother Swati, Mrs. Swati is also a very senior teacher in Lexicon International School here in Pune. Okay, thank you, Priya. So how did you feel it? Can you please tell us a little bit, and how do you feel about it when you do it, and anything that you want to share with our kids?
Okay, so actually, when our mind is calm and we are calm and composed, we are able to feel some vibrations. Each and every object in this world emits some vibrations, and along with that, even letters emit some vibrations. So when we try to close our eyes and focus on the letters, for example, that I did folded slip. So I tried to focus on the letters and I was able to feel the vibrations of the letters. So that is how I was able to do it.
Okay. Isn't it exciting to learn, kids? Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Priya. So Swaraj, do you want to share anything?
Yes, only one emphasis that in coming days, intuition will be very, very important. And as a Brighter Minds facilitator, our cognitive coach, our job is to help children to improve in their learning process. And in learning, the first thing is retention. You have seen the performance of Srinidhi, how her memory is improved. There are other aspects. So in cognitive, as a cognitive coach, we are not only doing work in performance improvement, rather we are seeing how we can make child to learn better, how they are thinking. Basically, we put relevant open questions and seek answers from them. From their reflection, we again put different questions. We really want to improvise their thinking process. And at the end, we use motivation so that children are, when you motivate children in right environment where there is a lot of love, where children feel that, yeah, you people are genuinely worried for their improvement, then their internal systems really adjust themselves to achieve what a child is trying to achieve. So Brighter Minds is a program where we are not only taking lots of neuroscientific interventions, but also giving more value to right set of environment where child is very, very positive, child is feeling very loved, he is very joyful, and he is getting inspired to achieve his personal excellence. Why don't you invite our research team, Dr. Krishna, and share the details of these Brighter Minds with our loved children and their parents?
Yeah. So I would just take 1 minute to share about Dr. Krishna, because whenever I read his profile, I'm really excited. So Dr. Krishna is a medical researcher and heartfulness trainer for over 20 years of experience. He supports research work in Brighter Minds and heartfulness. He is founder director of Center for Integrative Health and Wellbeing, which integrates Ayurveda, yoga, holistic development, meditation, and he is a part of research team. Dr. Krishna, would you give us some insight into science part of it, or whatever you want to share with parents?
Hey, thank you, Surabhi. Honestly, after seeing you and your kids performing so brilliantly, I really don't want to take a lot of time. I know we're also coming to the fag end of the session. Parents and kids, I'll just take maybe a few minutes to sort of tell you what we have been exploring as scientists. When I was invited to research around some of these things a few years ago, I was shocked. How is this even possible? Is it not very magical, very mystical? And with that skeptic mind, I actually approached. When I observed again and again kids performing, parents reporting, the teachers reporting these things, I realized there is something. That's when we started exploring science and some research. Very fascinating, parents and children. As Swaraj was mentioning, this intuition, it's not completely non-scientific. There is a lot of scientific references to it. And particularly, there is this idea of how do we learn, right? We all learn through our 5 senses. We use our eyes, ears, we touch, right? We perceive information, and this information gets processed in our brains. And it registers in some parts as memory. In some parts, I think and rationalize, reason it out. We use some parts of the brain to explain it to ourselves. So we use emotions at times. in different ways and process, we actually register them in different parts of the brain. Now, these information that comes through eyes and ears and touch, they all, as I said earlier, they fall on different parts. For example, what I see in the front, it falls on the back part of the brain. Now, if you see what Priya did and what other kid did, right? They were closed their eyes, and however, they're still able to see it. If you see, they were smelling things, right? They were touching it. So what used to come as information through the vision, now they're trying to relay it through the sound, through the touch, and it still can be processed in the brain and they can still recognize in the brain. Ultimately, in the world of science, we really see it from the brain. We really hear sounds in the brain. These are just gateways. And with training, with reinforcement, the kids have substituted one sensory pathway over the other. It's as simple as it is. That's how the blind children are super sensitive and they're still able to navigate through the distance because they've trained themselves. So that means brain can be trained. All that Brighter Minds does it to provide certain environment, certain tools for kids and for parents to work and improve these learning abilities. All that Brighter Minds does. Just one passing word on science of parenting. I heard it was very important, and that was often discussed while this session was being planned. We as parents, what will be our role when brain can do so much, right? When learning can happen in such a pace, how do we as parents provide the right environment? Again, Brighter Minds is exploring a lot. If we can provide an environment of love, joy, and exploration. If parents also can become explorers with the kids and get rid of all the fear and the stress, because they are the ones which inhibit the learning. If we can do this, I think our brains can process, our learning gets better. Again, brain has several parts. Not all kids may be good with everything, right? Some are good with analytics, some are good with art, some are good with sports. It's just their personal interest. All that parents have to do is recognize the personal interest. Make sure whatever they learn, whether sports or academics or music, the brain can really perform the best. And for that, environment of love, joy, positivity is all that matters. Again, parenting styles, there are 4 famous types of parenting styles that Dr. Baumrind has provided us. Parents who are very authoritarian, very strict. They say, I decide, you do. And we know it is not working well. Then there are pessimistic way of parenting. Parents are not confident of themselves. And they let children do whatever they would like to do. Then there's uninvolved parenting. Parents completely, I can't do, you do, it's your role and my role. And I will do what I would like to do, you do what, uninvolved. Then there's a 4th very interesting type of parenting style called authoritative. In authoritative, parents and children both are equals. They discuss it out. They explain things out. Out of consultation, they decide things. There is no force. There's mutual respect and objectivity. And this parenting style has been researched and there is a lot of benefits. And we actually advocate that as well. Just at the end, I would like to leave these 2 messages, parents and children. The science of learning and science of parenting is all about providing the atmosphere of joy, positivity, love, free of fear and stress. And more exposure the brain gets through the simple tools and techniques such as Brighter Minds, and more parents and children can jointly engage and be co-explorers. That's the best thing that you can provide to your children. With that, I will end here because we already exceeded time, but we'll be more than happy to take any questions beyond this session. Thank you so much, and over to you, Nishit and Surabhi.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna. Thank you so much for the session. May I request Mr. Sanjay to have with the ending note? How does he feel?
Okay. Very interesting, very eye-opening actually. Yeah. What do I say about the kids? I mean, I didn't expect it at all. I mean, I just give a number and somebody just rattles out, the word. I just don't understand how you do it. I don't understand how you can see colors without even opening your eyes. I just can't understand that. I can't understand how the hell did you touch the paper and say this probably is the word. I mean, how the hell do you do it? It almost sounds magical. But when you summed it up, you said that this is not magic. This is something that can be taught. This is something that can be learned. What stayed with me was very important. The last words that you said, Krishna, which was about the 4 types of parenting. Yeah. So while parenting, we understood. I think it's no different when we at workplace. There are 4 kinds of styles, maybe. Yeah. And when do we do adult to adult? I probably, if I were to look back, I think as a boss, you only talk down, you only instruct, you only say what to do. Yeah. And I think to me, those 4 styles of parenting are not only about parenting, but also about how you work and how you conduct yourself at workplace. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you, and particularly the kids that you participated. I think your demonstration is very convincing because when kids do it, yeah, the purity comes out, and to me that was a tremendous eye opener. So thank you very, very much, among others, but also the kids far more for me in terms of a thank you. I hope all of you enjoyed this, and I'm sure you'll do something about it. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sanjay and Nisha, for organizing this great opportunity. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
organizing. Thank you.
Good day,
Thank you all. Have a nice day.